I was born and brought up in southern Kaduna, Kafancha precisely.
Okay.
By the special grace of God, someone who was born and brought up there, I can say that I can speak 85% of them language. So these are the people I understand very well. And the way they behave.
What do you understand that we don't understand about what's going on?
You see, what I understand from what you people are saying, you people, you are just moving around one cycle. You have all concluded their pattern of life, their belief, and their ways. And you all are still repeating the same thing that you have concluded, unknown to you. The truth about this matter is, bro, except that country is divided, we can never understand ourselves. Everybody needs to go his separate way. For Nigeria to succeed, everybody needs to go his separate way. You see, for instance, when I was still in Nigeria, anytime the Ramadan fasting starts, every parent called their children to attention, because as long as fasting starts in the north, blood must flow. Like someone said earlier amongst you, they will always provoke you to do something. During their fast, you have to stay away from them. Even good morning or good afternoon or good evening, you have to stay away. Because someone might, just like this, someone will ask you, why are you looking at me? You were kind of, how do you see me? Bro, that's all. Before you know, they stab you. Now, if we have to judge how our own sister was murdered, then honestly speaking, if I don't want to be sentimental, we have also to start this judgment from among us. Because the difference between this and the other ones that have been happening in the country is just that this was acted based on the platform of religion. Apart from it, jungle justice has been going on in Nigeria. You see people that are killed and born in the East, in the West, just because they stole bread, they stole this. They are killed the same way Deborah is killed. If those issues were addressed, we would have found a need to lean on and address these certain ones that are happening. We are also doing these things to our own selves. We haven't stopped the one we are doing to our own selves, and we want to stop the ones others are doing on us. We don't even have a point of doing this thing to ourselves, but they have a point of doing it to us. They are defending themselves based on their own belief. What our own brothers and sisters that we have been killing on jungle justice because he's told to survive. The Bible made something clear. He said, when a man is caught stealing, he should be made to pay that which he stole 7 times. Let him go. In our own case, we catch someone, we put tire on him, we set him ablaze. We haven't stopped it, bro. In our own states, in our own land, amongst our own brethren, we do the same thing to them. And to come in the sights of our politicians, like someone was mentioning about Atiku, let's keep Atiku one side. If we want to hold this criminal, sorry for using this word, if we have to hold these criminals at ransom using this Deborah issue as a point of contact, then I think, on my own opinion, we do something. Let the press go and interview all of them at once. All of them should be interviewed. Watch the interview of Channels Television to Atiku. Asking him question, they mute the mic. You cannot even, you'll be seeing human head moving. You are not even understanding what they are saying. All of them should be interviewed, from the president to the least of them. Let's hear them. Let's feel them. Let's understand their point, their take on this. You see, all my life, this is my first time of joining a broadcast like this. So to be careful of my words, I have to be listening to you guys and jotting some things down. Sorry, you have to give me just a few little minutes. Someone made a comment of evacuating the Almajiris from the streets. You see, if you want to evacuate Almajiri in the streets, then we have to do something, because at a point, it will be like we like complaining in Nigeria. If evacuating the Amajiri in the street and putting them in school because of the poorness in the north, what we are trying to say, in other words, is we have to declare free education in the north. Now, if we declare free education in the north, that government should sponsor all of them, the same cry will start in the east. The same cry will start in the west. So, if we should come on that aspect, I will say, okay, bro, let me ask you, sorry that I want to deviate a little. This oil that we are boasting of in Nigeria, is it different from the one these developed Arab countries have?
Okay, thank you, Osundo. I have to stop you. We are way out of time, but I'm willing that we round up and give everybody a chance to round up. But you touched on an article. Let me read one of the things he said. In trying to answer that question, I couldn't get the video to play it for our viewers. One of the things he said was that this is defense. I'm not a person who is afraid to take stand on issues. The stand I took on Sharia. I was abused in the north, but then how long did the Sharia last? So right there, it gives you the impression that this man doesn't even understand that what is going on today is a continuation from the Sharia. The Sharia did not end. It makes it look as if the Sharia ended. The idea that if you want to resolve the Nigerian issue, I think you have to go to the core. And when you say you have two different laws, you have the Sharia law in the north, you have the customary code in the south, and then you have the Sharia where you say that it won't have any impact on people who are not Muslims. But then you have not been able to implement that because you have people, in this case, whatever the Deborah said and did should not be governed by Sharia, if that is what people think they are using to kill her. So there are so many issues, and politicians we're not willing to deal with the big issues in the country, and that's
sorry, bro.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me tell you something. Yeah. Deborah did not abuse the prophet. If I can remember some of the clips that I listened to, she was saying, "Ambu the one platform in somebody." The exam ko ako abunde anko ya muna da bamugane ba sai mu zo nan mu bayanta ma juna ba wai za ku zo nan kuna tura muna abubuwan banza. You see, she was a kind of upset that this platform was meant for them to assist each other in terms of class tests, in terms of some of the things that go on in school. That is not a place that they let me translate the thing she said. She said, this is not the place that you send stupid things. Let me say, in other words, that word wasn't fair. You understand? She said, this is not the kind of place you send stupid things. And in the aspect of Prophet Muhammad, she didn't insult him. She said, what do you mean by prophet? Which prophet? I didn't call him. I understand Hausa very well. I read, bro, I am an Igbo guy, but it's a thing of shame. I cannot write Igbo, I can write Hausa. If I'm reading Igbo from BBC, I am biting tongues, but I can read Hausa fluently. She didn't call Prophet Muhammad any specific name. She just said, which kind of prophet? Leave that prophet in. There is no blasphemy in this. This is why I insist that all our leaders, bro, Atiku is just trying to skip away from that question you saw him answer. He's just trying to let him answer the main question. Let him say his mind. We want to understand him now. Let me tell you something, bro. For Atiku to say that that post did not got his approval, that is why he asked them to take it down, means that he is in their own side.